Hello there! Surprise! Oh yes, we're gonna have a look at the original Shenmue, over 15 years old. Was originally released for the Sega Dreamcast. Let's look at the intro sequence. I am emulating this, so there might be a few bugs here and there. I've tried to set it up best as I could based on what instructions I found online. I do own the original 2 games on Dreamcast, so I felt this was okay. So, what do we have here? Well, graphics 15 years old, obviously, but still holds up quite well. Perhaps it is a little bit improved due to the emulator. So in this intro sequence, you will, if you have seen the Kickstarter, you will recognize this girl, Shenmue. You see some bugs in the hair due to the emulator. Still looks pretty nice, I have to say. Surprisingly good. So Shenmue doesn't have a very well, she doesn't really have any role to play in the first Shenmue. If I get to Shenmue 2, we might get to meet her as the main character. We're gonna play as Ryo Hazuki.
A pitch black night unfolds with the morning.
But she is bound to have a very important role in Shenmue 3 for sure.
And thus the
Yu
saga
Suzuki's favorite
begins.
character. Yeah, that's nice. The signature by Yu Suzuki. Once more. Alright. Happy with that. This menu brings back memories. Alright, so let's have a quick look at the options menu. Being a console game is quite sparse. So there are a few options here. In cinema mode, no text, only voices. Shenmue mode, game mode, I don't really know the difference. And text mode, no voices. We're gonna play in Shenmue mode, both dialogue and text. Let's look at the settings here. Yeah, we can play with this one off now, but area jump is quite convenient when you're playing this for your second time. Don't have to run all over the place. I'm not gonna go so far. This is a bit unorthodox and fun, and something that they are gonna have to update for the new game, hopefully. You run by basically using the same controls as a racing car game or something like that. It's really odd, like tank controls a la Resident Evil or just a car game. I think I prefer to use the right trigger to run. It doesn't matter so much. Let's do that. Right, that's it. Let's see. I'm not gonna get very far today, but I'm gonna have just a quick look. Yes. Lucky didn't crash there. Okay, here we go. Real intro for the game. Yokosuka 1986. That's something that I felt was so cool already when I played this in beginning of the millennia, that it took place in the 80s. I remember this piece of broken wood. I was just first time I saw this and the character, the graphics was really something back then. Well, I had seen nothing that looked this good at that point, and nothing that sounded this good. Koi pond.
Ine-san.
Ryo is voiced by Corey Marshall, who is quite prominent during this Kickstarter campaign. He's really reached out to the fans, offering himself to do the voices again. So here we're gonna see the course for the whole journey Ryo's gonna have to do. The soundtrack is even better than I remember it. Had this not been such a high quality production, it surely wouldn't have stood the test of time as great. everyone's favorite character, Fukusan.
Ryo-san. Fukusan.
We might beat him up just a little bit later. I'm playing this with an Xbox One controller, which is pretty nice. One of the things I'm happy about with this Shenmue 3 coming to PC. I like to play with the Xbox controllers. They much more resemble the Dreamcast controllers than the DualShock for the PlayStation. Here we have Landi and his goons stopping Ryo.
Stay back, Ryo.
Ryo's daddy, wow.
For the last time, where is the mirror?
Remember the robe that Landi wore?
Of telling you.
Let's look how the fabric moves and the pattern here. It still looks good today, this dragon. So Kung Fu is very central in Shenmue, as we're gonna see. I'm gonna learn moves. I'm gonna try to become better and better with Ryo over time. We already have some skill. We start off the game.
Father, why?
Well, the soundtrack and the tone is really unique. This is why I believe that this I believe Shenmue series can still be relevant 14 years later. It's really not such a big story when you think of it. It's really Ryo's journey for seeking revenge on Landi. At least as far as the first two games go.
Your son.
Extremely realistic and at the time.
The mirror.
And
It's buried.
not larger than, like, not saving the world or anything like that. It's just improving in several ways. Both as a Ryo has to grow as a person and also enhance his skills
Do you remember Chao's
and just make do
Chao,
with the cards that he's dealt.
name of the man you killed in Moon Swan? It can't be. You. Get up. I'll allow you to die like a warrior.
I'm not going to be playing this. I'm not going to aim to 100% this or something like that for several reasons. Number one, I plan to replay these games very seriously eventually.
We have it.
Ah, here they found the dragon mirror. Under the tree, mirrors hold a very important significance already in the first two games. Not gonna reveal what they are about. You find out in the second game. Very good. Yeah, so I will not 100% this. Most importantly, I think it's more fun for... Hopefully. I mean, in the dream scenario, Sega get to the senses and re-releases these games. They should really be on a legacy machine or HD versions on PC and PlayStation Network or whatever. That would be really, really great. Then I would like to 100% them. If we don't see them, which is perhaps more likely, then I might replay these two games again. Similar to Mass Effect, it lets you import... Shenmue 2 lets you import your save progress from the first game. So we're probably not gonna have that to Shenmue 3. That would be a probably high up stretch goal for us to be able to get some sort of cable to retrieve our save files from our old VMU cards. Probably quite few people also who still have those around and would like to do it. Well, I don't know. There you have it. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot about Ryo growing as a person. It's already quite mature, but yeah, I sort of have an idea where I think most people do an idea about where Suzuki aims to, what direction he plans to take this
A letter for Hazuki-sensei.
for Ryo. Nightmares. Remember those. Excuse me. Not gonna go on too far here. You might not even get to start on the gameplay in this video. But I will do it later. At least for a while. So there were so many things that this game introduced that have become standard and refined, obviously, over time. It certainly is not as open when you... They write the Shenmue 3 and that these games were open world, but I don't know, it's a bit debatable. It's not really open world in the sense that we mean today, but yeah, we're gonna see. It's a lot of things that this games force you to do you didn't have to do in other games back then. Some bugs here in the book. So these notes, Ryo, you keep track of Ryo's progress. We have phone numbers to people we can call. And yeah, this is a mystery. Did his dad kill a man named Chao Su-ming? Will that be answered? I don't know yet. This book, I believe, is one of the... We could vote on stretch goals. New stretch goals, those of us who has backed the Kickstarter. And that book as a physical reward was one of the things you could vote for. Okay, anyway, so the first thing you feel, you want to start moving Ryo with a left stick. That's not gonna work here. Left stick makes Ryo look around. In the second game, I believe they changed this a little bit, but yeah, you have to use the directional pad, the D-pad, to move him around. So you have to go here and sleep. There's a time moving there, and you see the clock there as well. There will be a day-night cycle. We cannot stay out and do quests for as much as we want. Something wrong perhaps with the sound here. So we have to try to be as yeah, you have to try to do as much as you can, but there's a lot of time. You can finish this game fast and slow. Okay, let's see now. Left button to go to first person view. Let's see if we can spot anything here. It usually zooms in with a lot of rewards. See that Ryo is already skilled at martial arts. It's close here. I don't remember if that. I believe there are some items here, but maybe not. Really nothing here. Nothing in the wastebasket. Yeah, it takes the time to get used to these controls. That's going to be the biggest obstacle, and something they would be good if they could update for a re-release. It was a part of, I believe, re-releasing a game to modernize in a good way. There we go. Shirts. Look around so Ryo locks automatically. Various things. I don't know, we're just gonna go through it. I'm not gonna do this all the time, but just to show you, like, all these things, this was not typical to do, like in all role-play games today. I'm sure there were advanced role-playing games, but if they were very free games, they probably would not be this detailed in graphics and music and all that, but nothing here. I seem to recall there are items here, maybe at the desk. Oh yeah, let's have a look here. There we have something. You can collect these tapes. So this was also very cool. I remember having these things and rotate them. Shenmue. Now we have to find a cassette player. You can turn on and off all lights, etc. There we have it. It's a bit stiff now, but master system there on the Sega's first console. Let's have a look again. Let's see. Is there anything else here? Maybe not. Oh yeah, photos. Those are one thing that are transferred for the next game. Photo of friends. We're almost done here. Last one. Another tape. Shenmue or Shenmue. Alright, let's see now. Can we play our music? Yes, here we go. We have battery there as well. You can play these songs into the cassette player. So yeah, small things, small details everywhere. So yeah, my plan is to have a bit more look at this game later. Focus on gameplay next time. Let's how do I save now? No. Maybe at the bed. There we go. Alright. So, yeah, we just had a little quick look today, just to make sure I've set everything up correctly. Gotta run now, but let's continue this soon. And I promise to comment on, I will be reminded as I play and point out more things that were revolutionary with this game back in the late 90s. Alright, so see you again soon. I also plan to do a video, another video where my more classical style will not be gameplay, but just discussing how it's going and so forth. So see you guys soon again. Thank you for keep watching and for all the subscriptions, all the likes. It's really fun. I hope all of us can keep enjoying this Kickstarter campaign. Alright, that's it. See you soon again.